Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys had fun last night. I certainly did. On the 3-hour chat we had with myself, our Red Sox fan Ron Jacket, and RGL 518, as we had a bunch of streamers on. Just having a good old chat last night for a few hours. Tonight, I was going to do something tonight, but boy, I tell you, I'm still sore from snow blowing, so I think I'm just going to kick back and have a first look video here on 2nd and 10. Yeah. So let's take a look here. Let's get my chat open here, make sure everything's looking good. Sorry about that. It's just kind of what I do. All right, here we go. So I got some audio, got some video here. So let me just start. One of the first things I really like about this 2nd and 10, it feels like replay baseball and replay PC basketball. It does. So let me go to a play existing season, because it's got pro and college. It's got everything in here. It's really kind of cool. All right, so let's just go to play existing season, okay? And you can play anything from 32 up to 2018. They're all included in the game. And Max Cornelius is here. How you doing, Max? I'll just take a look at 2nd and 10 here, and it shows you the ones that you've kind of started here as well. That's what's kind of neat too. All right, so I'm going to go to 1982, just because that's the year that the Patriots almost made the playoffs. It did make the playoffs or something like that. And what's really cool about this here, it's just like the replay and the replay baseball and basketball is a simulcast. All right, so you can go to this game simulcast, and we'll do that. All right, and now it's the same setup. It's basically just like the replay PC baseball and basketball games. So I'm going to start off New England and Baltimore, and let's check this out. Hey, Bears Den, how's it going? I'm just taking a quick look here at 2nd and 10. I'm not going to play a full game, but I do want to take a look at it. And I love, like, just before I get into this, look, I love the screen here. How you can, again, it's PC replay baseball. You can play, autoplay, preview, edit. You can do all kinds of crazy things with here. And I like the layout, and it's all set up with the mods, with the helmet. It's all ready to go. This is really it's a fun football game. Again, it doesn't stream very well because there's not a lot of graphics to it. But let me show you what you got here. So I could autoplay the day, autoplay the week, whatever I needed to do. Okay. So I'm just going to go to game simulcast and show you what that does. So again, you pick which game you want to start on. So I'm going to do the New England Baltimore game. In fact, I got my Colts hat on just to show you that I'm not a complete homer. And then you can have a delay. So if you wanted teams out west, in San Francisco and Seattle to play later, you could click on here, and they would be starting, 4 quarters later, like they would normal in real life. Some of the Midwest teams, maybe Minnesota, Green Bay, maybe they start, on Central Time, things like that. So you could really set this up as you wanted to stagger it here. So we're going to just start it, and I guess this looks pretty good just for a test. So we're going to start the simulcast. All right, and so now we're in New England. We're going to let the Colts be controlled by the computer, and we're going to toss here. And this is really a cards and dice game, for what Uncle Ron told me. So it's going to show you the players here. You got some numbers here. And I hit all the dice rolls because I don't know what they mean. Ron did a really good video on this this game here to kind of go through all the nuts and bolts of it. But myself, I'm just going to kind of play as a casual guy. The line is no line, so it's an even line. New England, Baltimore, back in 1982. So let's toss, and we're going to receive the kickoff. Okay, so now we're going to go to the game screen, and my only option right here is kickoff. And here we go. So there was a nice setup on the return, and I'm brought down to 23. So I have it set up so I just get a little bit of stuff here. I want it to play really quick. And again, there's not a lot of graphics going on. This is really no animation at all. But the idea is to play a football game here and the whole bit. So let's get right into it. So here's what I know. I don't know a lot about this game, but here's what I know. Here's what I like. Ron helped me out with this too. So it shows me who's in. So Grogan's my quarterback, and he's going to be in to stay. Okay. These are my running backs up here on the left, under running backs, obviously. And this is who's in the game. So I got Collins, Van Egan, Tutupu, and Weathers are not in. So if I wanted to take Van Egan out and put Tutupu in, I can do that. Now, these numbers over here on the left, I think that's the fatigue. I think these are how many plays they have to sit out during a game or they get tired. I think that's what it is. So I'm going to put Van Egan back in. And it shows you the formation here. So I got the fullback and the running back. So I'm in the I right now. Now, if I take Van Egan out and I put in an extra receiver, you can see now that I have one back in. So this is kind of neat how this works here. So even before the play, you can set up what you want to do. So we're in a kind of a spread formation here. I got 3 receivers in. And now, if I want to do an outside run or an inside run to Tony Collins, who's my only back, I would click over here. And this is where I really got tripped up when I first started playing this game. I had no idea how to run a play. And again, it was thanks to Ron and others in the gaming community that said, you come over here and click on the yellow. So I get an outside run, an inside run, or a draw. And if I want to pass, then I come down here, long pass, medium long, and it gives me an idea of the percentages I'm going to get. Screen passing the whole bit. I can even pass to Tony Collins, a running back, if I want to. So that's how you kind of get things going here is you select who's in and out, you check your formation here, and then you call what you're going to run for a play. So I'm going to run inside run right here. Okay, from the 23, cuts right for 4 yards, and James Burrows makes the tackle. So you can see there's really no animation. In fact, there is no animation, except when after the play, they move up. You can see it's second down. I'm a little closer to the first down marker now. The line of scrimmage is up here at the 27 now of New England. Everything's up here on the scoreboard. It's nice and clean. It's nice and tidy. I do like that. Again, graphically, there's nothing to really watch, so it's more of a text-based game. And I had in the options, if I go to my options here, display options. I have a lot of things checked, but a lot of things I have unchecked too. I don't want to see the over here. I don't open game engine. Nope, I don't want that. I don't want to see the dice rolls. I like the one-click play calling. Warning here. So display highlights. Display red. Yeah, I'll do this. I'm going to put on the red zone. I'm going to show you what happens with that. That's kind of cool too. So this is the game simulcast options. So we're going to go back to the stadium now. And we're going to do second down and 6. So I'm going to take out Stanley Morgan. I'm going to arrest him. And I'm going to bring in Van Egan. And we're going to go Van Egan on an outside run. Okay. Now we'll go inside run because I think he's a fullback. So, all right, so fullback up the middle. The Colts are in a deep zone. And I get 12 yards on the play, and I get a first down. So that's a nice play there on first down. And you can see that some of these guys here that haven't played, I think every time they sit out, this drops down. So this is the rest factor. So Stanley Morgan was a 9 to 10. Now he's a 9. So this is kind of the game within the game. It can be kind of a pain to keep track of this stuff, but it's almost like action PC hockey, where you can't play all your top guys. You have to rest them out and swap lines, So this is kind of the game within the game is the fatigue thing, and I do kind of enjoy it. So if I go to my simulcast now, it's going to tell me what's going on around the league. So if I want to jump to any game, I can go and jump into any game I want just by clicking on it. So if someone's doing well, or if someone's in if they're going into the red zone, I can jump right in, and I'll get warnings on that too. Now you can see some of the later games have not started. So Seattle and San Francisco have not started because I checked them to be later games. The same with Minnesota and Green Bay. They're later starting games, so there's no stats on them. But I could go to any single game I wanted to. So let's say, hey, let's go to Buffalo. So I click on Buffalo, and now we're in the Buffalo game. Okay? And so right now I'm just watching. And I like how it defaults to everything AI, which the replay basketball doesn't. You have to do that on the fly. So as you can see, right now, the AI is controlling everything when I jump in, so I can just kind of watch. So let me go back to my simulcast and go back to my New England game. So you can kind of keep an eye on that if you want, which is really neat. I do like the simulcast. It makes it like you're watching it on TV. So we got a 2nd and 9 on the Colts 35. And let me see. Let's see, what's my box score here? Oh, you can do the box score, the play-by-play, the drives. This is kind of cool. You can see like what they've done for drives. As you can see, this is the opening drive of the game. The play-by-play of what happened. So my last play was it Tony Collins inside? Oh, I got 25 yards. Oh, and a penalty on Baltimore. I declined the penalty. Okay. And so let's close this out. So there's a lot going on here. It's very replay-ish, and I keep saying that. I think the same guy designed the game. I'm not 100% sure, but it's not too bad actually. All right, so let's try a short pass now. So I'm gonna bring in Stanley Morgan and take out Bradshaw. So and I'm gonna take out Van Egan, and I'll put in a second tight end here. All right, so now I have all kinds of passing options here. And I like how it changes the formation, too, so you can really see it. And there's no 30-second clock. You don't really have to hurry here. You just take your time, as far as I can tell. I think there's ways that you can kind of, hurry up. I think you can hurry up and slow down the game at some point. I haven't figured out how to do that yet, but I think you can kind of take your time in the game if you want to kill some time. I think you can do that. All right, so let's a quick pass to Stanley Morgan. Now the one thing I don't like about this is it's the CG here. It's catches or carries they get before they start going down in ratings. That I don't like. So that means Stanley Morgan can only catch 2 passes before he starts losing skill in the game. Stanley Morgan's my biggest guy. So I can throw 5 passes here, or 6 or 7 passes before I go into the penalty. I don't like that. I think this should be a lot higher. I don't think you should be penalized for throwing to a receiver more than twice. And Red Sox fans here. Al knows more about this than me. This is just me stumbling my way through a first look here. But that's the one thing that turns me off about this is the CG right here, catches and carries. Even over here. Now, the running backs I can see. So Tony Collins can carry for 16 times. That's fine. Vanny Egan, 8. That's all fine. The backups come in and carry 3 times. I'm okay with that. The problem is my receivers. It's like if I want to throw a pass, if I throw 2 passes to Morgan here in the first quarter, he's done. Now he gets a penalty every time I try to pass to him. I mean, not a flag penalty, but he's penalized with his ratings. It just, so if maybe I'm wrong, but if I'm looking at this, I get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I could throw 10 passes before I've used up everybody, and now someone's in a penalty situation. I mean, I know this is 82 and it's not a lot of passes thrown, but it's going to be more than 10 passes I want to throw. That's one thing that kind of bugs me about it. Now, it doesn't mean you can't throw it to them. It just means that their rating's going to be lower. Not real crazy about that. All right, so let's try a medium short pass. It's 2nd and 9 to Stanley Morgan. So here we go. It's man-to-man coverage. We got a blitz. And Morgan makes the catch at the 29, picks up 9 yards, and that's a first down. Okay. But now you can see I only get 1 catch left before I go into the penalty. Excuse me. That is concerning. Now, I haven't played a full game, so I don't know how bad it's going to be. But it's concerning. So this is what? End around rating. Like Al says, you have to choose carefully. But again, if I throw more than 8 or 10 passes, every single one of my guys, if I throw at everybody one time here, everyone's going to be in the after I throw it to everybody once, they're going to be in the penalty. I don't like that. So I'm going to take this wide receiver out. Put in Bradshaw, and I probably do this way too much. We'll take Hasselbeck out, leaving Lynn Dawson. So put in that here. So how we look now? We look all right. So, and Bleacher Bum Gaming here. Yeah, this is a fun. This is just me, kind of a first look. I've kicked it around a little bit here. I enjoy especially the Simalcast feature and stuff I was showing off, and the box score. It's really a cards and dice game without really seeing the dice. Although I did shut off the dice rolls because there's way too many dice rolls. But this is kind of fun here. All right, so we got a 2nd down. We're in the I formation. Let's try Collins on an outside run. There we go. Outside run. Standard zone defense. 2 yards, 2nd and 8. And you have to allow your backs to throw. That's interesting here. So again, I tweaked this so my results are fast. I don't see the dice. If I wanted to go into my options and click on open dice rolls during the play-by-play. All right, let's see what this does now. So this is going to change my display. All right, so we got a 2nd and 8. We're going to go Inside run Van Egan. Here we go. Inside run to Van Egan. All right. So now you can see that 80, 0, 2, and 3. That's dice rolls. Okay. So that showed you what the dice rolls was. I don't know what it means. Ron did a video on that. Um, so we're going to. Oh, this just showed me that if I want to go to Houston or Cincinnati, they're in the red zone right now. So that's kind of neat. So it's no score in Cincinnati, but looks like Cincinnati's in the red zone. So if I wanted to go to my Simalcast, that red zone alert, that is so cool. It's like you could just whip around the league and go to jump into all these games. That is so cool. And I think if you right click on something, yeah, see, it freezes it now, so it won't advance. So I can go back to the New England game, and if I want to, I can go back to the Houston Cincinnati game and play that red zone out or pick up the game. So you can freeze all these games if you want to with a right click. So I'm going to unclick, and I'm going to go back to my stadium here in Baltimore. But that is fantastic. How it's like, oh, well, I want to play that red zone out, but I still want to play my drive here. So I'm going to finish my drive, and then I'll go to the red zone. So it is so flexible like that. And Jeff says, hang on a sec here. Let me go to my intermission screen here. Here we go. Hi. Now I can see what's going on in the chat room. So let's see. Jeff says the received penalties are not an issue. I always pass to players more than a game maximum is fine. Okay, good. The receiver penalties are not that big of an issue. Okay. And Greg says the same thing. Not an issue at all. Okay, good. That's why I'm kind of doing this here. This is my first look at it. So thank you for people who have played this and then help me out here because that makes me feel a little bit better about what's going on in the game. So let me go back to the game. And okay, so that makes me feel better now because I talked to Ron a long time about this too. I said, Ron, what's up with this? Why, do I have this thing going on here? It's like I can only throw to him twice. That's not cool. But if you guys say it's not too bad, then that's not too bad. All right, so I'm going to go back in here now. I want to take off the open game engine and dice rolls. Okay, I really don't want that. I really just want to see the results of the play. That's my personal way of doing it here. So I got a 3rd and 5 and a 21. How about we take Van Egan out, we put in a third wide receiver, we make it look like we're going to go pass, and we go to a draw. All right? The showing blitz, calling gets the draw, picks up 6 yards, first down. All right, cool. And again, I have the speed of this setup and so much detail that this is I got it like I like it right now. So if I go to my options again, I can change the play-by-play speed, the font. I can get some transparency going here. To show the background stuff. So again, it's all customizable. It's very PC replay baseball and basketball-ish. I really like it here. In fact, I might want to even get rid of some of that transparency there. I really just don't. Yeah, see, I don't really need to see the whole background thing. I can see everything better now. So you can see what I did with that transparency. If I come over here now, I go back to the stadium, see how that all shines through, and you really can't see it. So I'm going to go almost full transparency there. Now my in-game options. Oh, that is my in-game. This is my general. I had the volume way down too. I think I turned the sounds off. And there's a couple little things you can do here as far as what's going on. But a lot of options in this game. It's really done well. Okay. And Greg says there are no overuse penalties for your A and B rated guys. So Stanley Morgan. How would I know if he's an A and B rated guy? That's what I would have to check out. So I'd have to figure out if I would find my A and B rated guys. That's good to know though. So I just got to figure out what it is. What is this right here? Play action pass. Okay. So I'd have to figure out what my A and B rated guys are. Maybe if I click on his name, he leaves the field here. So I'd have to figure that out. BLC. What is BLC? Oh, maybe this will show me here. Oh, that's my defensive line. Oh, Baltimore and New England. Okay. Play calling screen. I don't know what this is. Oh, stop. Oh, I think I hit something. Oh, is that? Okay, that was autoplay. I think that was. Preview, adjustments. No. Play calling screen. New England. Okay, that goes back and forth between the two. Okay, so I want to be on the New England screen. Okay. Oh, pass receiving and the workhorse. Okay, yeah. I, like I say, I'm just kicking this around here today. It's the first look for me. All right, so I got 2nd and 7 on the. Ooh, I'm already at the 12. I got a good drive going here. So let's go 2nd and 7 now. Let's send Collins on an outside run. Man-to-man coverage. Giving Collins down the sideline, and he's in for the score. All right. So that's a 12-yard touchdown run by Tony Collins. Din-din-din. All right, so New England's on the board. Opening drive. And now I got to do, kick extra point. There we go. And who's it? Dan Miller. Al, do you remember Dan Miller? I really don't remember Dan Miller. PR is the, PR. Extra point is good. Okay, I don't remember Dan Miller, but okay. Dan Miller's extra point is good. All right, so we'll go deep kick. And we got a touchback. All right, so now I'm on defense now. Okay, so PR, primary receiver rating. Okay. All right, thank you for that. So I will have to check that out. Oh, there it is, primary receiver rating. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, okay, so it's the A and B guys. So Morgan's not a problem, but everybody else might be a problem on this team is what you're telling me? Okay. So that might be the issue there. So let me go back to this. So I'm on defense right now. So play calling screen. I think. Oh, no, what do I do now? 1st and 10. What am I doing? Play calling. It's a touchback. All right. Something's not right. Oh, no, it's AI offense. They should be. Okay, there we go. So I'll go all-purpose D. I'm gonna go run defense. All right. Just setting up the throw. Oh boy, incomplete though. So it looks like they don't have any A receivers, but they do have B receivers, 2 B receivers. All right, so we're gonna go all-purpose tight coverage. All right, pass at the 28, 10 yards. Oh boy, 1st down. I had tight coverage too. Let's blitz a linebacker. Play clock running down. Oh, they call a timeout. Wow, they burned a timeout. That's pretty bad. All right, 1st and 10. I'm going to blitz a linebacker again. Here we go. Pass deflected and incomplete. So maybe that linebacker got it. All right, so we want to play some standard man here. And I'll go extra DB on 2nd and 10. Short pass and you can't get it. 3rd and 10. All right. So the red zone here in Detroit, the Silver Dome, if I wanted to go there. And I usually don't play defense here, but we will. So we're going to go standard man, extra DB. There we go. 3rd and 10. They're probably going to pass, right? Draw play. 7 yards, but another red zone. And we'll go normal on the punt defense. Nice punt, the fair catch at the 15. So I need to get rid of this red zone here. So let me go to my options, Simalcast. We're going to get rid of display red zone entry. All right, so that that doesn't keep bugging us here. And we'll get back to the game. Again, first look here at 2nd and 10. I'm not going to play a full game. I'm just kind of looking around here. So I'm back on offense. All right, so Greg says, don't forget you can key the runner. Yeah, I think I did see that. All right, so going back, my A and B receiver now. So I don't have any A receivers, right? I just have B. I have Stanley Morgan. He's the only one. So he's the one that I really can't use up. So I'll keep him in the game for right now. So this is my 10th play. Morgan's only sat 1 play. So maybe I'll sit him out again. And I'll bring in a tight end here. And we'll just go with a run so I can rest Morgan a little bit. All right, so we're going to go inside run Collins. So they're expecting the handoff. Oh, we got a flag. We got a yard. We got a flag. What's the flag going to be? Holding. Did I really hold on a 1-yard gain? Yeah, boy. All right, so now it's 1st and 18. So now I need to bring in my receivers. We're going to rest Egan here. We're going to do a play action pass. And let's look for Lynn Dawson. All right, we're going to try Lynn Dawson. Here we go. Batted away, 2nd and 18. All right, so we're going to bring in a receiver now. We're going to sit Dawson. We got Morgan in the game. Collins comes out. We're going to bring in... no, I guess we can leave Collins in because he doesn't have a... What's this? Rest requirement. He doesn't require rest. So we're going to have him block. Actually, we'll have the fullback block. We're going to have Tutupu come in and block. Alrighty. Or maybe even a draw to Tutupu. They're not expecting that. They're not going to expect Tutupu to get a draw. So we're going to go draw to Tutupu. Uh-oh. 2 yards and he's hurt. 3rd and 16. That's awesome. All right. So Tutupu's hurt. Let's get my 2 running backs in. 3rd and 16. Sheepers. Do we ball? Well, yeah, we'll try to pass for it. All right. So 3 receivers in the game. And a tight end. So we got to go medium long here. The Morgan. There we go. Morgan at the 22. He's at the 40. 50 yards to Stanley Steamer. All right. There we go. The default is 50 plays before fatigue becomes an issue. And it's a big issue. Okay, so I'm at play 14 here, midway through the first quarter. So it looks like, oh boy. Yeah, I see that little 50 up there that you're talking about. So that was a nice little first down gain. So, I got a C here. So this is the red C that I'm worried about. Is that what you're talking about? So that red C on Stanley Morgan, oh boy, that could be a problem then, right? So let me know what that red C means. Again, this is not an instructional video, people. This is me just playing it for almost the first time. I played a little bit, but I'm just kind of kicking the tires around a little bit. Getting some great advice in the chat room, by the way. So if you're watching this on replay, look at the live chat. So these guys know what they're talking about. So Stanley Morgan is a C now. So he's dropped down from a B to a C. So that's my issue now. Because he caught too many passes. So that kind of stinks. So we'll leave him in the game. We're going to take out some guys. We're going to bring back some of my running backs now. And let's get back on the ground. So we're going to go outside run Collins. Flag on the play. Oh, jeepers creepers. Really, my second flag. All right, so 1st and 15 now. Let's try a screen pass to Collins. All right, 7 yards. That's not bad. And I do like how I have this set up. It's just fast enough for me to read the result without being completely instantaneous. I do like to read a little bit, but it does speed up the game. So it's 2nd and 8. And Collins is now a C. Oh, that's not good either. Oh, boy. All right, so 2nd and 8 after the screen pass. Let's bring in some receivers now. And let's see if we can get it to Bradshaw. Medium to Bradshaw. Brown is double covered. Okay, short pass at the 35 and 4 yards. So it's going to be 3rd and 4 right now. 3rd and 4. AB guys are affected by the running key and DC. So I got 3 guys in the red right now. So I don't think that's going to be a really good thing, is it? Red is probably bad. So I got 3rd and 4. So I'm going to go play action pass. And let's see if we get... let's try this right here. Let's try to go... Let's bring in Lynn Dawson. Lynn Dawson, a tight end. And we're going to go we need 10 yards. We'll go 77%. Let's see. Short pass. What do you think? On the 35. Quick toss. Gets 4 yards and a first down. All right. All right. Not too bad. So the drive continues. So we can take out. I'm going to rest Morgan, and we'll bring Robert Weathers into the game. And we're going to give it to Tony Collins on an inside run. Collins up the middle for 7 yards. All right. Robert Weathers with a nice block. So Van Egan's rested. So I probably did all this way too soon. I don't know why I'm consumed with this rest. Probably don't need to rest them all in the first quarter, but considering I've already done 18 plays, so let's go inside run for Weathers now. Let's see if he can pound that rock. And we got a flag on the play. Face mask. Defense. All right. Finally something on the other guys. So I got 3 yards and a face mask, so I will accept that. And it's going to be 2nd and 3. 1st and 10 on the 11. All right. All right. Oh, their ratings are not affected. Okay. So that's something good. I haven't really read the directions, and I know Ron yelled at me for that. He's like, you should read the directions. The way the college collections include the Ivy Leagues. I'm not sure. I can go back and check that. But when you start up the game, there's a lot of stuff in here. There's a lot of things you can play. I don't play much college. I might though. I might play like a Harvard Yale game if it's available. In fact, if you want, I'll check that real quick. So I'm gonna save this. Okay, and I think I just exit out of here. Okay, so colleges, new play existing season, new exhibition game. So let's cancel out that. Play existing season. Season selection. Oh, that's weird. I don't have any colleges in here. Maybe I didn't load colleges. New exhibition game. 95 to 99. Oh, I do have some colleges in here. Let's see. So you got a handful of colleges. It doesn't have a ton of colleges, if that's what you're looking for. Yeah, it's really... I wonder if it has BC in here. 84 BC? Oh, no, it doesn't actually. So it doesn't have a lot of college teams in here, if that's what you're looking for. Let me cancel out of this. Play existing season. Yeah, see, I'm not showing any teams here in the college. Maybe I didn't install them. Maybe I did something wrong. I don't know if anybody's watching this. Let me know, because I'm not seeing any college teams in here. College. Oh, that's right. The college teams, you got to buy the college. Okay, you're right. I'm sorry. You're exactly right. Yeah, I do remember seeing that when I picked up the game, that you do need to buy the college stuff. Okay. Maybe that's something I'll do. Maybe I like to play that Flutie game in 84. Maybe that's something I'll do. All right, so I like the options here. I can go right back to my last played, and I go right back into my New England game. Can I go into my New England game? Resume. Okay, there we go. Just a matter of finding what button to push. And hi, Corey Wallace. I'm playing this kind of a cards and dicey football game, though you don't see the dice roll. Although I turned off the dice rolls, is what I should say. But they're really different. They're not your standard couple of dice. It's a very busy game. And again, refer to Ron's channel for more with that there. $10 a season. Oh, wow. Well, that's, boy, I tell you, I guess it depends what you want there. If you wanted to buy like 10 seasons of college football, it'd be $100, right? That's a little much. All right, so I'm back in Baltimore here. New England's driving on the 11. So let's bring Van Egan back in. Let's go with some double tight ends now. So Hasselback and Dawson come in. So we're gonna go full run here. So we're gonna go outside run for Collins. Oh, they lost yardage. They keyed that. So boy, so I'm back on the 13. So 2nd and 12. So I'm gonna bring Morgan back in. Take Van Egan out. I'm going to go short pass to Hasselback. And that's incomplete. So I got 3rd and 13 now. I don't think a draw play would work good here because I'm on a short field. So Bradshaw's, he's an E right now, so his levels are down. Let's try Morgan again. He's been my guy. They're gonna probably double team him. I'll go Lynn Dawson, medium pass. Lynn Dawson. There we go. Double coverage on Morgan. I knew that.
Touchdown.
Oh, medium pass to Dawson, and he has it at the 3, and he scores. Ooh, so I stayed away from the guy they double covered. That's pretty good. And yep, we're in for the score. So 14-0, kicking the extra point. It is good. So 14-0 here in New England in Baltimore. And now we'll do a deep kick. And let me see. Touchback. I'm going to go to my simulcast. I want to see what's going on in my simulcast. So this is what I really like. It's not very good streaming stuff here, but for someone who just wants to kick back and like watch a day of football and play football, this is great. You know, it's all the colors are here and the helmets and stuff. So you got Buffalo over Kansas City. Again, this is 1982, so this is not today. Cincinnati up over Houston. And again, I go right down my list. So if I want to go, okay, I'm going to go here. So San Diego is 2nd and goal on the Denver, whatever that is. Let's see. On the 4. Oh, Denver has it, actually. So Denver has Steve DeBerg, huh? I don't remember DeBerg in Denver. Holy cow. I know he played everywhere. I don't remember it in Denver. All right, so I'm going to go AI offense. AI offense. All right, so 2nd and goal on the San Diego 4. So a little bonus coverage. Oh, actually, I should have had Denver stagger, too, because they're out west. But, just for this purpose, we're going to do this. So, and let's see. Yeah, the helmets are a bonus. I love looking at the old logos. I used to work with logos in one of my old jobs. I loved it. All right, so let's jam it up the middle. Inside run for Parros here. 2nd and goal. Hands off for 3 yards. So he's down to the 1 yard line. 3rd and goal at the 1. We got all the beef in. We got 2 tight ends. We got 2 backs in there. Running back is Winder. Short yardage. Right up the middle. Here we go. Short yardage. Cinder over the pile, and he's in for the score. So the Broncos are on the board here. Sammy Winder goes in and shows his stats for the day. And then we'll kick the extra point. Rich Carlos nails that, and we're tied at 7. And that's pretty damn cool. The simulcast, you can go to any game. Again, that's the same with all the other ones there, the basketball and the baseball from replay. I find that fascinating. As someone who really enjoyed watching them cut to different games, I'm going to put the AI back on here and just kind of watch this for a second. But again, and that's the other thing I like about this is options. You can just put on AI and sit back and watch it, and I could just like broadcast it. Again, the animation is not that good. In fact, it's hardly any, so it's just kind of reading text. But this is really, really kind of fun. So let me go back to my simulcast. Anything else going on? This is my key game. The New England Baltimore. That's my key game that I want to follow a little bit. But if there's anything else going on, so looks like they're just kicking off here in Minnesota because that's a staggered game. I got Atlanta and the Giants going on. It tells you where they are in the game. I got Miami and the Jets. So Miami backed up. So let's go to, what's this, Shea? Is this Shea Stadium, Al? All right, so I'm going to play a little bit of defense here. So I'm going to take over the Jets defense and just play a little bit of defense. Something like 3rd and 20s. You have to pull off a miracle play. That's funny. This thing is all about I'm not a big defensive guy. That's just me. You know. Brad says I found play calling right or wrong more unforgiving SAT as opposed to action. Really, I found I'm terrible at action PC football. I'm terrible at it. I don't play it that much because I'm just not that good at it. And I've had some fun games with it, but I'm really not that good. Look at this, David Woodley. Oh, he's running back and quarterback here. All right, so I'm going to key on Juriel Harris here. And here we go. 3rd and 10. He is crushed for a sack by Abdul Salam for a 7-yard loss. And so, 4th and 17 on the 5, and they'll have to kick it away. Let's play for a return. Fair catch at the 38. Ooh, only 33 yards on the punt. So I'll play the Jets offense here. Why not? All right, so the Jets have it in great field position here, up 7-0. Who's that? Richard Todd. Remember Todd? I remember Richard Todd. Wesley Walker. Oh, what do you think? What's his long? 27 minus. Ooh, I don't like that. Let's go medium long to Wesley Walker. Broken up, 2nd and 10. But I do like how fast it moves. It can really kind of bang it out here. All right, play action pass. Mickey Shula, medium pass. Todd buys some time. Threw it away. Uh-oh, intentional grounding on the Jets. Loss of down. Oh, boy. Oh, a big interception here by Roynell Young at Veterans Stadium. I like that. It's like a quick little flash of what's going on. Stuff that didn't happen in 1982. So I got 3rd and 26. We'll take this guy out, bring in Gaffney, and we're going to go Lamb Jones, long pass. Prevent defense. Grabs it to 25, and he's out of bounds. 4th and 26, and here comes the punt. So we went backwards on that drive. Crying a lot. We had it at the 38. Somehow we ended back up on our own field. So we're gonna leave New York, go back to our simulcast, and let's see what's going on here. We got a red zone here in Buffalo. So Kansas City and Buffalo. It's Kansas City with the ball, so we'll take over the offense here. The ref cameos are kind of cool, huh? It is kind of a good board game on steroids. You're right. Let me jump back in here. I got a couple of chats I want to read here. Let me go back to my intermission screen so I can read the chats. Minnesota moved into the Metro Zone in 82. Yep, so I'll go check that out once it starts. I have that game staggered. Okay, so that's going to be a later start. You don't have to. When I do the basketball and the baseball, I start everybody at the same time so I can go check out a game on the fly. Let's see. Jeff says, this is your favorite football sim? It's a simplicity of play calling. It's part of the charm. Yeah, it's a deep sim engine and computer coach there. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Again, this is a kind of a first look video for me. I like the animations in Action PC, and I do like the Pro Strategy football game, or the Pro Football Strategy. I do like that one. The animation, that's a great streaming game because you just pick the play and watch it play out like an old Nintendo game. That is really fun. Although I found that I do quite well in that. Like Action PC, I can never win. Pro Strategy football, I seem to win a lot, so that's why I like it. And this one here, it's kind of in the middle, and I do like some of the things that it does, though. And the simulcast feature is great. Just whip around, check out different things. So it's kind of like you watch a red zone. It's like, oh, I'm going to go here. I'm going to go here. And again, you can play both teams, both offenses, one or the other. Or you can just let the computer do it and watch. And sometimes it's fun just to click and watch. And I do that a lot with the basketball game. The Metro outfield baggy. That was fun. Okay. Greg says the lack of animation is a strength for him. And you turn the ref volume on. See, I turn the sounds off because sometimes they just like blurt out at you and you're like, oh, that just sounds terrible. So I don't like it, the sounds blurting out on me. But you don't like you like to read the text. I have this set up. I mean, I guess if I wanted the animations, I could go to Action PC, or if I wanted nice animations, go to Pro Football Strategy. But this one here, I have it set up so it's like bang, 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 bang. You know. You hated the baggy, huh? All right, let's go back to 2nd and 10 here and talk a little bit about. So I'm in Buffalo now as Kansas City and Steve Fuller. You guys remember Steve Fuller? Yep, he's got the ball here, and it's in the second quarter, and it's 3rd and 4. So what do we think here? We want to. Oh, we got all these dudes in here. So we need to take out this guy, bring in Marshall, and we're going to go to the medium short to this guy right here. So standard set. Fuller's going to pass. Can't get it off. And it's 4th and 4, so we're going to kick the field goal here. So Nick Lowry will come in for the field goal. 24-yard attempt. He's 100%, and he is good. So the kick is up and good here in Buffalo. As now he nails it. So let's go AI off, and let's go back to my simulcast. And, they started play. So, Okay, for Corey, we're going to go here to Minnesota, Tampa Bay, Minnesota, with the best uniforms ever in any sport. And that's the Orange Buccaneers I'm talking about. And so we're just going to go next play. All right. So Doug Williams is looking. They're going to call a timeout. That's typical Buccaneers, isn't it? So here's the next play here. And I notice they don't have any end zone stuff in here in Minnesota. So maybe that, I don't know if that's the right court or not. The right floor, I should say, the field. All right. So that was a 2nd and 4 coming up. Tampa Bay with it now. Doug Williams, a quarterback, 2nd and 4. Williams has double coverage, passes to Kevin N. House, pulled down at the 46. An 8-yard gain, first down for the Buccaneers here in Minnesota. Williams goes back to pass again. Short pass over to House, and that's going to be incomplete. And I like how fast I have this set up to play because you can really whip through a game pretty quickly. And again, I'm surprised I have 14 or 15 people watching now because it's not a visual game. It's really a simulation, but it is really fun. And with all the pro seasons in here, I'm enjoying it. And I like how I can just kick back and watch it play out. Maybe do a game of the week or something like that. So Williams hands off to Mel Carver. He's smothered by Blair, 3 yards. So it's going to be 3rd, and they're going to need 7 on this one at the Minnesota 43. And we got confusion in the backfield, and Williams calls another timeout. That's hilarious. They've called 2 timeouts since we've been here, and they only have 1 left, and we're in the first quarter. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Cool, not cool. Let's go back to my simulcast. Let me go back to my New England game. Oh, looks like Baltimore's on the board. So what's really cool about this, too, so this was playing in the background while we were whipping around the league. So let's go to my box score and see how they scored here. So Baltimore started on their own 20. They went 8 yards, 8 plays, 80 yards. Holy cow. What the heck happened here as my watch goes off? My buddy's exercise ring's closed. That's kind of cool. Good for him. Okay, so let me see here. So I'm going to go down here. And Pagel scores. Okay, so this is the Baltimore drive. So it tells you everything on the drive. They got a false start, backed them up. 1st and 15. They got 36 yards on this play. Holy cow. They're on the New England 37, outside for nothing here, 4 yards. A pass for 17 yards. Curtis Dickey outside for 2, incomplete. And then on 3rd and 8, a 9-yard pass to Dixon for the touchdown. So you can go back and see what you missed. That's really kind of cool. So you got the drives, you got the play-by-play, you got the actual box score, what's going on. It's laid out so nice. I mean, this is just laid out so nice. You got the game recap here, see what's going on. The temperature and everything. This checks all the boxes of like a game I would enjoy playing. Not so much streaming because there's really nothing to watch. But if you wanted to do a nice radio broadcast, this is more impressive than I thought it was. Let me go back to my intermission screen here real quick. I got more going on in the chat room here. Let's see. Brad was on saying he liked a good stream. Yeah, we did a 3-hour stream last night. Me, Al Red Sox fan, Ron Juckett, and RJL 518. And the chats seem to do very well, Brad. They do. We draw a good crowd for that. We had about 50 people last night watching for most of the 3 hours. And we all took turns talking. We had questions. We asked the chat room. It was a lot of fun. We got a lot of great answers out of the panel as well as the chat room. And I look forward to doing more of those. The chats are really fun. You really get to know people. You get to know people in the chat. And we have a good time when we talk about things that we enjoy doing. And that's the goal of the chat, is to just have fun and talk about things that make us happy. And these games make us happy. Let's face it, these games make us happy, okay? We don't always win. Sometimes we drop dice on the table. Sometimes we get mad. Sometimes we quit projects like the spiders. But for the most part, we have fun with this, and we like talking about it. And that's how we started the whole Digital to Dice podcast there. Let me go back to the chat. Nick Lowry played football at Dartmouth. I did not know that. But I might have to go check out some of these college seasons now that we're doing that there. Like I said, like the whole BC, the 84 BC with Flutie, I watched that live. I know exactly where I was in that pass. That would be fun to play. And And let's see, Jeff. I think you'll find this game that the teams play like their real life counterparts. For instance, try getting points against the 2000 Ravens as a monument. That's good. Good to know. I know Al, Red Sox fan, was doing some 76 Buccaneers with this one here. That's another project I want to do. Yeah, let me see. Greg, if you hit the D key, you'll understand how your play calling will be affected, whether defense or not. That has really helped me. I will check that. I will check. So if I hit the D key, I'm going to do that when I go back to the game. I'll see what it does. After the game, go to the box score and click HTML to generate an awesome stat sheet with play-by-play. Okay. So I'll check the box score and hit HTML. I will check that out too. You play it half at a time. It takes about 15 minutes. They also released the latest NFL season less than a month ago after the season ends in real life. Okay. So I have 2018. So I don't know how I would get 2019. I don't know how if I got to go download that or not, if that's even available. But I have up to 2018 is what I have. It'd be great if they had 2020 because I would play some of the games that I watched today on TV. That'd be kind of cool. So Tex Leaguer is a well thought out game for the money. It seems quite reasonable purchase considering. Yeah, what was it, a $50 game, and you get all those seasons, and everything's kind of included with it. All the features in here, it's loaded with features and options. Oh my gosh, this game is loaded with features and options. And you left out the cameo of the banner too. Yeah, we showed off the banner last night. The Ron when he wrestled the banner, that was fun. And then we showed ID Jester. ID did a video on the banner attacking Ron. So we had a lot of fun last night. We really did. Okay, so if I'm over here, so if I hit the D key. Okay. So green boxes favor the defense. I see here. So this is helpful. Okay. Hang on a sec. I got my Ovaltine here. So let's see. New England has the ball, I believe. So this is interesting. So a standard quick toss. Large number indicates adjustments to completion. Small number indicates adjustments to yards after the catch. Okay. So I guess I'd have to figure out what this meant here. Oh, 2019 is for sale for $10. Now that would be last year, I would imagine, right? So that would be last year. So that would be the Chiefs 49ers Super Bowl, right? Okay. I'm going to have to check that out. You buy college every year and they only charge $10. They got 100 college team. Okay, that is not too bad. I don't feel too bad now. Like I said, I would probably pick up the 84 college season. I don't do a lot of college, but there's a couple seasons that I would probably do. All right, so let me get back to the game here. So I got a 2nd and 11 after that last play. Now, play calling. So I think that's where I am. I want to play calling screen. So what was the last play? Oh, I just jumped back in here, so I don't really care. All right, so let's just go all right, let me hit my D again. So inside run, outside run. So outside run of 2. Standard zone, blah, 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 medium pass. So I don't know if the higher numbers are better or not. That's the thing. Defense down the left side, offense across the top. Okay. Let me try a quick pass here. So I'm going to try something over to Van Egan here. Short pass. All righty. So I didn't gain anything. I broke it up. Okay. All right. So I forgot how I got the mods in this game. I don't know if they're already in there or not, or if I had to download anything. But if I got the college season, would it have the helmets, or would I have to go and do something with that? And that's what I'm not sure. Oh, the 84 is not available. Oh, that's the only one I really would like to get. Maybe I'll have to see what another good season would be. What was that season? What's the team that plays on the blue field? When they had that unbelievable bowl game. I remember laying in bed listening on the radio, and I was like, I got to get up and watch it. Boise State, that bowl game where they ran all those trick plays in overtime. That was fun to watch. Maybe that's a season I would get. All right, so 3rd and 11 right now. 3rd and 11. They're gonna probably go to Morgan, but we're gonna bring in some guys here. So Collins is gonna block. Preston Brown comes in. We're gonna try to go medium to Preston Brown. Batted away, 4th and 11. Okay, yeah, Boise State. Yep, that was a fun one. They have over 5,000 free college teams. Now, where is that, Al? I'm not sure where the college teams would be. I'd have to go find that. All right, so I'm in the box here. I gotta. Oh, so does that mean he has to rest again? 4th and 11. We're gonna punt. You can't really go for a coffin corner, can you? In this, it's just kind of a punt, isn't it? So I'm on the 33. Way too long for a field goal. Because that would be a 50-yard attempt, right? So if I go back 7 yards, 40, 50 yards attempt. So this Dan Miller cannot kick as long as 47, so I have to punt. So we'll punt. Let's see. Maximum was delay a game, safety. Oh, this is kind of neat. I think we could go max protect, sacrifice yardage because I don't want to kick it that deep anyway. So, and Mousy Dread's in here. How's it going, Mousy? I'm just kicking around this game here, so we're going to punt it away. Pin them deep into the end zone. So 33 yards. So I put on max protect, and that didn't work. All right, so what happens if I hit D again? I would have to learn how that chart works there. Column is a separate download. Oh, college is a separate download. Okay. So let's go 14 to 7. Let's play a soft man. Handoff, 5 yards, 2nd and 5. I like see how that goes like that, bang, bang, bang. So we talk a lot about playing the games, and a game's going to take an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, sometimes 2.5 hours. This here is you can adjust that slider. In fact, if I go to my options here, I can even speed it up even faster. So I'm going to have the fastest play-by-play set up right now. All purpose. Let's go standard zone. Extra DB. And, oh, wow, that's fast. See, so you could get instantaneously get the play. Curtis Dickey, it's a whole 10-yard run. So, and now we got a score at Riverfront. Cincinnati pounds it in. 6 catches for Dan Ross. I'm sorry, they lead. All right, let me go back to my options. That's a little too fast, so I like to bring it down right about here. There we go. So, well, you can get instantaneous play calls, which is what I really like. All right, run blitz. Here we go. Shoot the gaps. He's going to pass. Oh, boy. 25 yards. I guess wrong. You chose poorly. Oh, let's see. Where are we now? 1st and 10. I'm not very good at defense. I'm going to run blitz again. I'm going out. I need to get him behind the line. All right, here we go. Run blitz. They're going to throw again. 8 yards. Boy, they keep throwing. 2nd and 2. I'm run blitzing again. No, inside run. Inside run. And we're going to key on McMillan. No, Curtis Dickey. There we go. Oh, loss of 1. There we go. So I keyed on a runner. Nice. All right, 3rd and 3. All purpose. Run key on Dickey. And what is this? Pass coverage. Double cover to tight end. Here we go. Oh, we made him call a timeout. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, approach the chart from a defensive point of view as a start. Okay. And, 2nd and 10 is your favorite. Oh, you've been playing for 10 years? Oh, man. I just got this a little bit ago. So I'm learning it here right now, and I thought I would jump on, and I'm glad I did because so many people are really helping me out with this game, which is fantastic. All right, so it's a timeout. So I'm going to key on Dickey again, and I'm going to standard man, extra DB. Let's see what we can do. Oh, they still mailed you the CD, huh? When you bought this. Here we go. 3rd and 3, man to man. Pass to Dickey. Oh, 9 yards. I had him keyed on a run, too, so I guess I should have double covered him on the screen. All right, 1st and 10 now. This Baltimore team is tough. Do I run blitz again? Run blitz. Oh, another pass. Oh, boy. It's incomplete. I keep run blitz and they keep passing. So let's we're gonna blitz a linebacker, and we're gonna say extra DB. Here we go, and we're gonna double cover Ray Butler. Well, let's have to run. 3 yards. Okay, not too bad. So I got a 3rd and 7 on the 21. 3rd and 7. I'm going to blitz the linebacker. Extra DB. Here we go. Can I do a standard? No. I'm going to go back to that. Here we go. Man to man. Forced out of the pocket. Medium pass. It's incomplete. All right. So what do I want to do? 38-yard field goal attempt. Punt, kick. Force the AI to go for it. Oh, that's kind of neat. So 4th and 7. So we're going to go for the kick. Kick is up. No good. The kick is wide. So Mike Wood shanks the kick. All right. The defense holds. Let me go back to my intermission screen right here. Check the chat room here. We got a lot going on. Craig loves the defensive descriptions at the bottom. Yeah, I like some of the stuff. I think I have it toned just so I get enough, but not too much. I don't want to just muck it all up because I'm trying to get a quick play game going here. Let's see. Mousy Dread said, Jeff, you all right? I had that too. In fact, I still got it, so it might be. So maybe I've been since very early. I'm not sure what that means. You still got it, so you were early into the game. That's what it sounds like. Oh, you hopped on board from the beginning. Okay. Oh, you use the draft feature a lot. We could roll seasons. I'll have to figure that out. I saw that there was a draft feature in there. I'm not sure what that meant. So maybe you can continue or something. That's kind of neat if you could roll over. That's for sure. I'd love to check that out. Delphi Forum says good 2nd and 10. Yeah, I am there. I'm on the 2nd and 10. The help page, I think it's called, or the FAQ page. I'm on a 2nd and 10 Delphi group. I am there. He's answering questions. The mod community is great. Okay. I'd like to get that BC Miami game from '84. I don't know. Like I say, if they don't sell the season, maybe I'd have to see if somebody created those teams. All right, so where we go here? So they missed the field goal, so Lincoln gets the ball back. So I got to rest Morgan out. So let's bring him out, and I'm gonna bring Tutupu in, and we're gonna do a inside run for Mosey. Gets the call. He gets 6 yards. All right, and William Andrews 100-yard receiving already for the Falcons as they're leading the Giants 14-7. I love that. I do. That's my favorite part is getting some updates from around the league. I wish there was a way that the screen was a little smaller so you could have all the scores at the top like they do with basketball, because then you could see exactly what's happening. I know it's just one click, but sometimes it's just you're into your game, I use the USFL and role players on from the NFL. Oh, that's kind of neat. Yeah, like I said, I'm just getting into it, and this game seems like it has a lot, but it's simple enough that I can do what I want to do. Just play some simple football here. All right, so I got a 2nd and 4. I'm going to keep what I got in here. I think I'm going to try a short pass over here to this guy here. So I'm going to take out this guy, leave Tony Collins in. I'm going to bring in this guy, and I think I'm going to do a screen pass to Tony Collins. Brings it to 22 at the 30 at 41, 14 yards on the play. So that was a good call. 82, 87, and 88. Okay. Are the only ones. Okay. So I'm going to bring in Morgan now. And take out Bradshaw. And I'll bring Van Egan back in. So I got a 1st and 10 on the New England 41, leading 14-7 here in Baltimore. And this is really fun. This is like a it's like I say, it's different than the pro football strategy because there's nothing to really watch. The action PC is fun. I get a little confused with that because there's so many buttons to hit. It confuses me. I like it, but I just play so poorly in that game. I think it's a very difficult game. Maybe it's just me. Some other people have no problem with it. All right, so Van Egan now on a 1st and 10. I already did a screen pass. Let's try to go long here, medium long. Stanley Steamer. Here we go. Double coverage, knocked away. So they doubled him up. So 2nd down. So we'll leave him in as a decoy right now. We'll bring in Morris the Cat. Take out Van Egan. We're going to go Dawson here. And we're going to try a run now. Outside run with my tight ends. 2nd and 10. Flag on the play. Offside. Oh, we'll take it. All right. 5 yards offside. Just replayed 68 AFL NFL seasons. Oh, cool. Tony Martin's in here as well. And we will accept the penalty. And it's going to be 2nd and 5 right now. So I got my tight ends here. I was going to try to run the guy outside, but I think I'll bring Dawson back in. I'll bring in I brought Mosey and he got hurt, so I'm going to bring in Robert Weathers and see if I can get some blocking going for Tony here. I do like in Pro Football Strategy and Action PC how you can tell guys to block and stuff. That's kind of neat. So what happened on the play? Lose yardage. Oh boy, 3rd and 7. A short 7. How is it a short 7? I'm on my own 44. All right, so Collins comes out. Robert Weathers will stay in the game. Bring in Preston Brown. I'm going to try to go medium here. Actually, go medium short to Morris Bradshaw. All right. The key on Weathers. Bradshaw got it at midfield. And 37 yards on the catch. All right. 3:45 to play. No, we don't need any timeouts. We'll throw out of bounds. I don't think back then you could spike it, could you? And let me just jump into my chat room again here. So I keep bouncing out, but we got some good chat going on here. So let me go back to my intermission screen here. Let's see, where are we in the chat? Greg, good luck with 2nd and 10. You're into a good one. I hope so. Take care. Thanks for coming in and helping me out. Really, this is you're a big help with some of this stuff. I get back into the game now. Yeah, it looks like it's a fun game. I'm getting the hang of it. I tried the demo a while ago and I didn't get it, and I got to thank Ron for kind of walking me through a couple of things here, and now I get you guys help me out here too. It's all about point and click, and I was looking for like dice to roll or plays to call like Action PC, but no, this is it's a little more streamlined than you think it is. So I got a 1st and 10 now on the 19. So let me bring in my runners now. I'm going to bring in my extra tight end, and I'm going to try an outside run. This is what I tried before. Oh, they focused on me. 3-yard loss. They were waiting for me. All right. 2nd and 13. So I don't want to lose any more yardage. So how about if I go take Collins out? I'm going to bring in Bradshaw and Preston here, and I'm going to go draw. I'm going to see if I can get a few yards here. Yeah, the spike would be a penalty back then. Yeah. All right, so too many men on the field. Boy, that was just great. So now it's 2nd and 13. Oh, I have to waste a timeout. So do I have too many men on the field right now? No, now I don't. Okay. Let's try that draw again to Weathers. 4 yards. Okay. So 2:11 to go. 3rd and 9. So I'm in within field goal range now. So 3rd and 9. They're going to key on Morris. Let's look for a... Oh, boy, that's not a very good pass right there. Let's bring in Hassel back. Boy, what do I want to do? I'm going to go medium pass to Preston Brown right here. Preston Brown, 15 yards. 15 yards. It's tipped and it's incomplete, so I got to try a field goal now. So, is that 67%? So the field goal is going to be, what, 35 yards? 67% from 35 yards. It's good. Wow. Imagine that. Imagine that, folks. 67% from 35 yards. I can almost hit a 35-yard field goal. Almost. And these guys are professionals. So you only coach offense and let the games go quicker? Yeah, all right, I'll try that. So I'll let them do the defense here. That's a good idea. We'll try that. And Jets waiting NFL championship between Baltimore and Dallas. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's cool. And let's go here. So we got the kickoff. Returns for 15 yards. So he's on the 18 right now. All right. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. That's a good suggestion, Jeff. So we're going to let the AI take over the New England defense. Let's just see how that goes. All right. Man-to-man coverage. It's broken up on a play, 2nd and 10. Man-to-man coverage again. Hand off to McMillan. Finds a hole. 5 yards. And New England calls this second timeout. Why would I call a timeout? Third and 5. Maybe. I wish I could have called a timeout, though. What is this right here? Clock watch. Allows team to call a timeout and the other. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay. Okay. Oh, I should. Oh. Allows team. So let's see. So that. AIDs. Oh, so let me put this. Maybe this allows me to do it. I'm not sure. We'll find out. Going to be a pass. It's going to be a draw. 3 yards. Possible injury. And it's 4th and 2 now. And Baltimore must use their last time out. So here comes a punt. Try a bomb. Okay, we'll try a bomb. Dan Miller. I never heard of Dan Miller either. Seriously, never heard of him. I used to follow the kickers, John Smith and all those guys. David Posey. Remember David Posey? I remember David Posey. All right, so 40 yards on a play. So let's do this. Let's do a outside run. Collins comes in. Van Egan comes in. Brown comes out. Well, let's try medium pass here. Let's see if we can get something going. Gain of 3. I'm going to turn the simulcast display highlights. I really don't want highlights. Display score updates. I will do score updates. All right, so, the clock is running right now, so it didn't give me the option, so I need to put this back on. So let's go bomb. Yep, let's go Stanley Morgan. See you later. Medium pass to Bradshaw, incomplete, so it's going to be 3rd and 7. So we're going to pretend like we're going deep. We're going to do a draw play and just try to kill the clock. 6 yards. And no, we're not going to take a timeout in our own field, so none. We'll just let it run out, and that brings us to the half. So, I'm enjoying this game immensely, actually. I know I'm winning, and that makes it sound like I like it a lot better. But it's fun, and there's a lot I haven't got to yet. That's the other thing. So 13-0 here. So let me go to my simulcast. Let's see if there's anything going on here in the simulcast I should check out. No, we still haven't started the West Coast games, which is fine because I set that up that way. 7-3 Jets, Miami. That's one game we visited. 13-0 Cincinnati. Just kind of looking around here. If there's anything I might want to jump into. Looks like the Green Bay game started an hour late. Yep. 23-0. Wow, Detroit. Oh, let's go here. Let's go here. Let's see what's going on here. So here's the kickoff. And wow, so Gary Danielson is the quarterback. So we'll run this here. We'll play a couple of plays as Detroit. So Danielson in. Billy Sims, outside run. There we go. Billy Sims, a keen on Sims, and there's a flag on the play. He's over to 40. 28 yards by Billy Sims, but it's coming back. I think. Oh, no, it's on the defense. Oh, we'll accept. No, decline it. Wait, 5 will be marked from the end of the play. Okay, yes, we'll accept it there. First down. Look at that. Oh, I didn't notice they had the drive here. That is fantastic. I just noticed that on the scoreboard, the drives. 0 plays, 33 yards. So they don't count that as a play, I guess, because of the penalty. That's kind of wild. The Bucs are winning 7-3. Yeah. Jeff, take care. Thanks for coming in and help me out with this. This is just surprisingly a fun game, and I love the whip around. And I like how the other games continue when you whip around, so you can almost play a whole bunch of games in the same time frame. Okay, so wow, Detroit crushing Chicago here, huh? Jim McMahon's a quarterback. Walter Payton. Wow, they're getting beat up pretty bad, huh? All right, so let's try medium pass here. Porter's double covered. That's who I was going for. And, fumble. Jeff Fisher hits him with a fumble. Isn't that Jeff Fisher? Is that the coach there? Oh, you go. They're reversing the call, though. No fumble. 2nd and 4. And, back in Baltimore, Weishun, a 16-yard fumble recovery, and New England goes up 24-17. So the game we left, our key game of the day, has a fumble recovery for a score that we missed. Yikes. You're at Michigan State when the Lions are playing the Silverdome. Yep, the old Silverdome. There are a lot of good Thanksgiving games there. All right. I love how they got the end zones here. I really do. That really adds to it. All right, so 2nd and 4 after the non-fumble. So Billy Sims in the backfield. So let's go inside now. Tight coverage. Sims on the run. 4 yards before he's tripped up by Steve McMichael. First down for Detroit. Not sure why I'm playing a 23-0 game, but I do like whipping around. Oh, let's try a screen pass to, let's take out Sims. We're going to put in a receiver here, and let's go screen pass to Dexter Bussey. Deflected away by Dan Hampton, though. As Minnesota takes the lead on Tampa Bay, a 2-yard pass from Kramer. And the Buccaneers are now losing. All right, Billy Sims goes back in on 2nd and 10. We're going to put in an extra tight end, and we're going to go outside run. There we go. Some room on the outside, 4 yards, 3rd and 6. We're going to do Freddie Scott. We'll do a play action, and we're going to look for this Porter guy, medium short. Blitz called. It's a fake. The ball is knocked down. Oh, he's sacked. Does Chicago get the ball? Oh, it's a fumble. It's a fumble. The ball is knocked away from Danielson, and Jim Ozzy Osbourne falls on it. So Chicago gets the ball back. That's pretty wild. All right, let's go back to my simulcast. We're going to whip out of that. And let's see here. Let's go to Cincinnati, shall we? Brad, am I going to pull the trigger at FHM7? I actually was watching some videos today on Franchise Hockey Manager 7, and the chalkboard is okay. That's what I would really get it for. It needs some work. So I'm going to say right now, no, because I don't like to play as the GM. I like to do what I'm doing here is get down to the field. And I have a hard time with that game. I really used to like that game. Franchise Hockey Manager 2, it was like one of my most played games on Steam. I just, I had the last one, Franchise Hockey Manager 6. It was kind of fun, but again, I just lose every game. I don't know what to do. And no matter how many times I play it and how many videos I watch, I just don't know how to win. It really needs some kind of a help system that pops up and says, hey, we've lost 3 in a row. Maybe you should put this guy in left wing or change the tactics, or this guy's not good at being a quarterback on the power play. Something. But it's really geared towards the hardcore GM guys, which I am not. So when I discovered games like this and Action PC Hockey and Strat even, I got away from Franchise Hockey Manager because I was terrible at it. But at the time, it's the only game that I had, the only hockey game I had. But when I found all these shootout hockey and hockey blast. I have a lot of fun with those because I'm closer to the action, and I don't want to handle salaries. Trading, I don't mind, but I used to have to force the trade. So for me, I found games that were easier and more fun for what I look for in fun. And I'm not a general manager type of game fun, general manager type of game person, if that makes any sense. All right, so we're just going to let it play out here from the 13. Anderson to Collinsworth, and Chris Collinsworth slides into the end zone. It's a touchdown. Look how good he looks with that hair right there. Yes, he does. And a kick. Wish you could just hit the enter button for the kick. And the kick is good by Jim Breach. So, just like that, it's 20-0 here in Cincinnati. So, I'm being Scott Hansen here. So now let's go back to Denver. Denver is trying to hold off the Chargers here, but San Diego has the ball and the lead here in the third quarter on the Denver 8. Joyner's got double coverage, but it's going to be a run by Chuck Muncie going wide, and nothing gained. So 3rd and 6 now from the Denver 8s. Next play, expecting a pass under duress. Flare pass to Muncie, incomplete, and it's 4th and 6, so the Broncos defense holds here. Rolf Bernershka. Remember Rolf Bernershka? Comes in, 25-yard kick. His first kick of the day. And that kick is good. So the Chargers increase their lead here in Denver on the field goal by Mr. Bernershka. Ever play Cactus League basketball game? No. I think I've heard of it. I think I've heard of Cactus League basketball, but I don't think I've ever played it. And what else are we in the chat room here? Tony Martin's in here. Says this is I think this is the best football game. Has all the seasons. Yeah. Yep. Again, it lacks some of the fluff and stuff, the animations and stuff, but it does so much else. It really does. Franchise Hockey Minute said we'll have the Seattle for the expansion draft next season. You're gonna wait for 8. I don't know if I'll wait for 8, but they usually do a lot of work on these games. And they were talking about already working on the chalkboard and fixing the chalkboard and they need the player names on it. I watched last night and it had player numbers and somebody was playing it and it was okay. And I think they're headed in the right direction. It's just not there yet, but they're definitely going in the right direction. As Buffalo scored on their chance in the red zone and they lead 17-6. And here comes the kickoff here in Denver. And Manning gets it to the 23-yard line. All right, so San Diego expecting the run, and it is a run, and he's 4-yard loss. Gary Johnson tackles Will Height in the backfield, and 2nd and 14. DeBerg, the quarterback, DeBerg, draw play to Winder, and he'll pick up a couple yards, so it's going to be 3rd and 12. So this would be fun, like playing by yourself. This would be fun like that. This is not something, well, I didn't think it'd be something people would watch, but we have a lot of people watching here and enjoying this game. So, and McMahon, a 4-yard run. So Chicago on the board. So we did that Detroit game. We left Detroit. We left them to their own devices, and they got a score there. And this is kind of fun letting both teams play out, and I can just kind of watch too. I do like that. And it plays so fast. It's just, I'm liking a lot about this game, as you can tell. 39-yard punt by Prestridge. And San Diego with the ball now up near midfield. And it's a 6-yard gain by Harden as Fouts finds his man. And it's going to be 2nd and 4. 77 degrees here in Denver right now in 1982. Muncie gets it. And Muncie gains 3 yards. So it's going to be a 3rd and 1 as Danilo tacks on a field goal for the Giants. And they trail 21-10. And so what is this over here? This is we can simulate the end of the 4th, 2 of 4, 8 of 4. I forget what this was. POS. I forget what these things over here was. These are skip ahead. Oh, next possession. End of the 3rd. 8 of 4, 2 of 4. Oh, 8 minutes ago in the 4th, 2 minutes ago. Oh, that's what that must be. So the next possession. End of the 3rd, probably 8 minutes to go and then 2 minutes to go. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, so you can skip ahead if you want. Be frosting on the cake was the CF version of this game, like the cold snap. Yeah, it'd be kind of neat if you could play some Canadian themes. All right, here we go. The next play, 3rd and 1. Fouts hands off to Muncie, goes outside, picks up 7 yards, and that's a first down. So we got some craziness going on at Lambeau Field. The Rams go ahead on a run by Tyler, and at Shea Stadium, Cephalo from Woodley, 4 yards, and Miami takes the lead. And then over at Veterans Stadium, it's Harmon, a 7-yard pass from Theismann, and Washington's in the lead. So let's go back to our simulcast and see what's going on around the league. Nobody in the red zone right now. New England running away with it in Baltimore, 24-7. 4th down and 14, and they're in the third quarter. Everybody's in the third quarter right now as we try to see what's going on. Detroit 23-7. Let's see, where haven't we gone yet? We haven't gone to Giant Stadium yet. So let's go to Giant Stadium. 66 degrees here on opening day in 1982. And it's the Falcons with Steve Bartkowski as the quarterback. 2nd and 10. Bartkowski goes back, drops it to William Andrews. But he comes back, and it's going to be 5 yards on the catch. So 3rd and 5. Yeah, the automatic install. I don't even remember how I did that. I honestly don't remember how that happened. That's too bad. Cactus Lee's expensive and crashed on. Well, that's too bad. You got cold snap. How do you like the Express? Because I looked at second season from play. I'm warming up to the play games. In fact, I'm getting red, white, and blue racing for Christmas. So I'll have hockey, golf, and now racing from play. Okay, and the Hockey Blast, love-hate relationship, mostly love now. In the beginning, I really had a hard time with it, but it's panned out, and I bought a bunch of seasons, so hats off to Hockey Blast. I stuck with it. Red, white, and blue racing looks a lot like the golf, so I think I'll enjoy that. The football, though, looked busy, but the Express looked interesting. But the problem is you got to buy the football game, and then the season, and then the Express, and that now you're up around $90 or $100. Not where I want to be for a football game, really. If you could just get the Express and play a quick play game with the Express, I would be more apt to do that. But I don't think you can. I think you need the full game, and the Express is like an add-on. So let me know how it goes with the Express, if that works. Because, this is fun play-by-play, but it's fast. It's like bang, 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 bang. You're playing cards and dice play-by-play. It's going to take a lot longer. And but I liked what the Express did, how you went zones and then got the score. So I watched videos on the Express. So let me know what you think. So you got the college teams. Okay. And, so Glenn says you don't need the full for just the Express. And Tex Liga says the same thing. Oh, that's interesting then. Maybe that's something I'll look into. I thought you needed both. I thought you had to have the full game. I don't know why. Maybe you needed the instructions. Maybe there was something in there that you needed. So, okay, now I'm interested in that now. If I can just get the Express version, because I saw some people play the regular one, and it's more than time that I really wanted to take. As we get back to a 3rd and 5 here from Giant Stadium in 1982, Bartkowski. Miller is covered, knocked away by Mark Haynes. So Mick Luckhurst comes in for the field goal attempt. 35-yard attempt. This drive was 5 plays, 57 yards. And Atlanta trying to go up by 14. Luckhurst gets it up, and the kick is good. So the Falcons. Did you see the Falcons today losing to Brady again? They were up by, 2 scores? I don't know if it was the 3rd or the 4th, and they blew it again to Brady. Oh, Atlanta. And I got to say, that last spot by the on the 3rd and 2 run, he didn't get the first down, but not that it mattered at that point anyway, but still, that was kind of a crappy way to end the game. All right, let's jump out of here and go into the red zone. So let's go back to Mile High Stadium here, where the Chargers are back in the red zone. Holy cow, how did they do that? They're on the Denver 5. Well, let me see what happened here. let me see what happened. The last Denver drive was 3 plays and a punt. And wow, so San Diego started on their own 44. They've gained 51 yards, and they are right on the doorstep now, ready to put this game away. All right. It's going to be a blitz. Hand off to Brooks. 2 yards up the middle. It's going to be 3rd and goal on the 2. Oh, 3rd and 2 on the 3. Oh, my bad. They can get a first down. Standard defense now. James Brooks. Loss of 1 yard. So the Orange Crush defense comes in, and they're going to hold into a field goal try as a 47-yard pass from Vince Ferragamo puts the Rams up in Green Bay. Benershka comes in. He's automatic from here. And it's a chip shot, and it's good. So San Diego adds to their lead here in Denver. They're up by 10 right now. And this is fun. This is fun, whipping around the league like this. Botkowski to Riggs. So we just left that Atlanta game. So it looks like they scored to make it 31-10. Let's go back to our simulcast. Let's head back to Baltimore. This is where we started this whole mess, was in Baltimore. And New England in control here, 24-7. And I like how it saves my settings here, too. That's kind of neat. All right, so what do we got? A 2nd and 6. Oh, on my 6. Oh, boy. We're in some trouble here. Let's just go inside run. Let's see if we get some yards here. Flag on a play. Hopefully it's on the defense. Oh, it's a false start. They're going to back me up, really? Oh, boy. I need to get this clock to run. So 2nd and 9 right now. And Breach tacks on a field goal for Cincinnati. So they're expecting run. Let's try a screen pass, shall we? So, screen pass. So we picked up 2 yards on the screen pass. As Buccaneers go back in front. Dave Capice with the kick, 14-10. That might be a good one to check out too. Oh boy. So 3rd and 7 on the 5. Let's try an outside run. 1 yard on the outside run, 4th and 6. And a fumble return in Philadelphia gets them within 3. So we're going to have to punt this away. Uh-oh, he's at the 40, the 30. Tripped up at the 25. Oh, boy. So Baltimore trailing 24-7 here as Houston scores in Cincinnati. Close that gap. So they're at the 25 in New England. And he looks around, finds him at the 17. He picks up 8 yards. So they're driving here late in the 3rd quarter. McMillan on the run, a gain of 6, and he's down to the 11. Oh, boy. Pushed out of bounds, and it's going to be 2nd and 10. No gain on the play. Still 20 seconds to go. Boy, that clock hasn't moved at all, has it? I'm trying to get that clock to run out. McMillan has it. Gain of 5. It's going to be 3rd and 5, and the quarter finally ends. And Minnesota back in the lead. Boy, that they've been scoring like fools over there at the Metrodome. That's unbelievable. Okay, so let me go back to my chat here real quick. So we're going to start up the 4th quarter here. Let me go back to my intermission to read the chat. Let's see. So Texas Leaguer has 2nd and Season Express. How fast does that play, and how easy is that to learn? I guess that'll be my 2 questions. It's very detailed, a lot of varied results. Okay, that's good. They have a demo of Cold Snap Express. Okay. And Flash Games comes in. This is one of the best PC football games he's ever played. A lot of people talking about it. Some of Richard Hanna's best work. A lot of people talking about this. Ron convinced me that this is a great game. That's why I picked it up. And this is kind of a first look for me. I'm just kind of kicking it around. I like what I see. There's a lot I haven't even discovered yet. Yes, it is very fast to play, and you hope to continue support. Yeah, there's a few things that when I was talking to Ron about that we'd like to see. A couple little updates would be kind of fun, but so far this has been a very fun game. All right, so I'm letting the AI call the defense. Medium pass is good. Oh, I should have called my own play. Touchdown, Colts. 6-yard pass from Pagel to Sherwin. So they cut the lead now. The kick is up, and that should make it a 24-14 game here. So I wonder if I can run out the clock here in Baltimore. Here comes the kickoff. Smithwood at the 21. And he brought down at the 42. Oh, wow, that's a nice return by the Patriots to get some breathing room this time. Ferguson, 1 yard run. Buffalo crushing Kansas City now at home. So to wing them with the ball, let's bring in Van Egan. And let's go inside run to Van Egan. Here we go. Keen on the run. Ooh, offsides. We'll take it. We'll take it. 5-yard penalty, 1st and 5 right now. So we're going to try an inside run for Collins right now. Collins slips through a hole, picks up 5 yards on a play, and it's going to be short of the 1st down. And, interception return by Denver gets them back in that game. We left that game in Denver, and San Diego was cruising, but And Detroit continues their dominance over Chicago at the Silverdome. But back here in Baltimore, 24-14 New England. And you can't do a quarterback sneak, can you? Oh, that's the hurry up, and that's the slow down. Okay. I'm going to go to the slow down. And so you can't have a quarterback sneak, huh? Running backs. I was going to have Grogan sneak this one, but so we're going to go 2 tight ends, and we're going to go outside run for Van Egan. Heads outside for 8 yards and a new set of downs. All right. So let's keep that clock rolling. We're going to bring another wide receiver back in, and we're going to do an inside run for Collins. And he'll pick up 4 yards. And a fumble. Oh, no, a fumble return in Denver. And holy smokeronis. The Denver Broncos, who are trailing in that game by a lot, have come down with 2 quick touchdowns. And they lead San Diego. Ooh, love the simulcast. I love the simulcast. The naked bootleg, I know. That's what I'm trying to find. I don't know how to make Grogan run. I don't know how to do a run. Change quarterbacks. Scramble rating. I don't know if I can do a quarterback sneak, you know. Don't take your word for it. I'm trying to keep the clock running. So I'm going a slow down offense so I can keep the clock moving here. So we're going to go, so 2nd and 6, we're going to go inside run to, let's bring in Weathers now and go inside run to Weathers. They held him to a yard, so it's 3rd and 5. But we're ticking that clock down. That's what I want to do. But I used to love the naked bootleg by Grogan, but I don't see any way that I can get him to run in this game. There were other quarterbacks that... See, Pagel will run in this game, but Grogan won't. So I don't know if he's toward the end of his career and didn't run or what the deal is, but it doesn't look like Grogan can run in this game. So 3rd and 5... So we're going to make it look like we're going to pass, and we're going to run a draw. Negative yardage. Oh, well, so we're going to have to punt it. So we're going to go punt. At the 14, 23 yards. All right, well, we're up by 10, and we killed a couple minutes off the clock. So let's go back to my simulcast and whip around the league, and Dolphins here on the 6-yard line. So let's go back to Shea Stadium as the Dolphins trying to close out the Jets here. All right, 2nd and 6. Woodley with it now. Drops it to Franklin. I thought it said Aretha Franklin's. Andrew Franklin. I'm getting tired, I guess. And 4 yards, so it's a 3rd and 2 now on the 7. Can the Jets defense hold? Oh, they're going to have to call a timeout. They're going to talk about this now. You know what would be kind of neat is if you call the timeout, if it gave you like a little bump on offense or on defense, you know, so you burn a timeout, but it gives you like that little boost. That would be kind of neat. I don't know if it does or not. And handoff to Vigorito, 2 yards, and he's tackled, and it's going to be 1st and goal. So the clock will continue to run, and they get a fresh set of downs. So that's probably the best scenario for the Dolphins. Vigorito to the outside, he slips, lost the 1. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Full blitz now.
Touchdown.
And touchdown by Tony Nathan on the run, a 6-yard run. And the Dolphins now are in front, 16-7. Cincinnati with a field goal, and a kick up by Uwe van Schamen, and it's good. All right. So 17-7 now. Let's go back to my simulcast. Let's see who's got what going on here. Now, this is kind of a blowout. This game, you know what game I do want to go to, though? I do want to go back to this Denver game. This is unbelievable. This Denver game is something else. Look at that, 31-7. Let's check out the box score. 14 points here by Denver. So, what the heck happened here? They got a turnover, TD, a return, a fumble, a turnover, TD. So, yep, so they got interception. Yep, unbelievable. So it was going all Denver's way here. I mean, all San Diego's way. So we got a fumble, recovered, and returned for 56 yards. And then we had another one over here. Fouts is intercepted. So they had interception return and a fumble return. So that's the 14 points. So it was 27-17. And the Chargers have blown this game. So let's see what they can do right now. So they're trailing now in this game here in Denver. And it's 2nd and 9 right now. This is really cool. I like how you can just kind of buzz around and follow the action. It's really, really fun. They did a good job of this game here. And so what do we got now? 3rd and 9, San Diego. Wow, an interception return and a fumble return by the Broncos has just flipped this game. 29 yards, though. 29 yards. Fouts finds Severs on a patent. And there we go. Kansas City cutting the Buffalo lead down, but that's a little bit too late. So at midfield, Muncie gets the call. And that's tied in Minnesota. We're going to have to go to Minnesota there at the end of this and see that game. That looks like a lot of fun, that Buccaneer-Minnesota game. Jim Ryan gets 7 yards, so it's going to be 3rd and 1 right now. San Diego's still in this game, but, boy, they had a huge lead. This game was in the bag for them, and they kind of blew it. And he's knocked in the backfield, and they're going to have to punt. Oh, boy. So the drive stalls, and it drops inside the 10, and it goes dead at the 4. So Denver at the 4. So let's see if the San Diego defense can rise to the occasion. They go up the middle, and that's a gain of 14 yards. Oh, he's pushed out of bounds. They clog up the middle. Wilhite breaks it out, and they get breathing room there. So the Broncos doing well at home. And, we got another red zone here. Uh-oh. Are they going to really blow this game? 4:41 to play. New England by 10 as we go back to Baltimore. And let me see what happened since we left. We go to the drive. So New England punted. Let's see here. Baltimore, 5 plays and a punt. New England, 3 plays, 3 yards and a punt. Oh, boy. And now it's going to be Baltimore. 8 plays, 67 yards right now. They're in the red zone. So they started that at 7:45. So, yeah, 3-minute drive here. So we got to see if we can keep them in bounds. That's what we're trying to do. And that's incomplete, and it's going to be 3rd and 4 right now. As Tampa Bay competes with a 32-yard field goal, they're scoring field goals in bunches over there in Minnesota right now, and the Buccaneers are back in the lead. Denver lost this game 23-3, huh? Well, they didn't get an interception and a fumble return for a touchdown, did they? No, they didn't. Man-to-man defense. Everyone's coming. And McMillan's going wide. Gains nothing as Julius Adams gets it. So Baltimore's going to try the field goal here. 31 yards to cut it to a 7-point game. He missed one earlier, but this one is true. So it's now 24-17. So Baltimore is not out of this game. New England needs a drive, and they need to kill the clock. So, do I dare take over the offense? Yeah, why not, right? Oh, wow. Look at that kickoff. He's at the 10, the 20, the 30. He's over the 40 at the 47-yard line. So, If anything, it's a field possession battle right now. So Preston Brown comes out. Van Egan comes in. Inside run. Behind the line. And he loses 2. So, no, we're not going to call a timeout. 3:01 left. 2nd and 12. We just want that clock to run down. I'm going to go Van Egan this time. Showing blitz. Keying on Collins. Go to Van Egan. He gains 2 yards. And timeout now by Baltimore. So they call their second. Campeche made a field goal. I know, right? I know. That's what I said. All right, we're just going to keep it on the ground. I need that clock to run for them to burn a timeout because we're at midfield, so we can kick it deep. So let's go to 2. No, he's 0. We're going to go this guy. We're going to go draw play to Weathers. Give him 6 yards, so it's going to be 3rd and 4, so no timeout. So Baltimore's going to call a timeout. So they've used all their timeouts. 2:54 to go, so we're going to have to punt. So Camarillo comes in, and it goes into the end zone. All right, so they're going to go 80 yards to tie it. They do have 2:45. They have no timeouts. So what can we do here? Butler is open. He's got it at the 40 to the 44. 24 yards on the first play. That's just beautiful. That's New England 80s football right there. 20 seconds, they're already at midfield. Curtis Dickey with it. Oh, he gets 2 yards, and we get the 2-minute warning. So if we can keep him in bounds a couple more time, makes a grab on the 45. It's a loss of a yard as the Jets close it up in Shea a little bit with 1:15 to play, and Philadelphia ties it. Oh, we got some good games going on here. So let me do this. Let me go to my simulcast, and let's. I'm gonna pause this. And I'm going to pause this one. Those are the 2 games in the 4th quarter that are close. These other ones here are not close, or I really just don't care, honestly. Denver's going to close this out. 4th and 3. Let's I don't know if I can pause this one here. 4th and 3 on the field. Oh, they're going to kick a field goal, so I don't need to pause that one there. All right, so let's go back to the stadium. Pesky, someone said the 84 college season was not available on this. All right, so next play, minute 19 to go. It's 3rd and 9. It's a big play right here. If they keep him in bounds, it's going to pass. Let's see. Sacked by Roland James for a 3-yard loss. So the clock should stop for a second, but it's going to be 4th and 12. He throws it to him. The pass is deflected, and the ball goes over to the Patriots. As Denver kicks that field goal like we saw. So the Patriots now, all they got to do is just take a knee here. So we're going to go 2 tight ends, and we're going to go inside run for Collins. And we're going to bring in Van Egan. So inside run. 3 yards, and that should do it, right? All right, so this game is over. So let's go to my simulcast, and somebody said it wasn't available. That's good. 1984 season comes with the purchase of the game. I don't have that here. I don't have 84. And Tribe Fan says victory formation. Yeah. So the Pats win this one. What else is close? This game is not close. That's going to be over. That is 4th and 2 and a 35. That's pretty much over. This one here, let's see what they can do with 34 seconds left. So let's pause that one. This one's over. This one I don't care about. This is 3rd quarter, so we can check that out later. This one's over. This one's paused. Final in New Orleans. This one is paused, and these ones are just underway. So what do you say we go to this one here? Let's go to Philadelphia. And it's 17-17. It's going to be 2nd and 5 for Joe Theismann. And there's a flag on the play. Legal procedure on the Redskins. Or is it offsides? 2nd and 10. Theismann flips it to Washington, and Joe Washington's hauled in at the 40, and he's got 13 yards, and Washington calls their first timeout. So Washington on the 49 right now. Theismann trying to get his boys in the field goal range. Riggins gets the call. No room to go. Picks up 11 yards. Oh, there is room to run. I read that. There is room to run. So he picks up 11 yards. They're driving now. The Redskins trying to get Mosley out here. Medium pass to Monk at the 29. 9 yards. And it's going to be 2nd and 1. 300 yards. Wow, passing. That's pretty good. So they're getting close to field goal range if they're not already. Philadelphia calls a timeout now. Washington gets 6 yards, and that's going to be a first down. And who calls? Philadelphia calls a timeout. Oh, they're in trouble now. Some bonus football here on the channel. 3 yards, 2nd and down, 2nd and 7. And Philadelphia calls the final timeout. So Washington can just run one more play. Theismann's just going to run it. And he's got 7 yards. So Mosley comes in now with a chip shot here. This drive, 8 plays, 67 yards. They drove the field without a problem. So Mark Mosley, 30 yards. He's automatic here with 8 seconds to go. The kick is up, and the kick is good. He's 1 for 2 today, even though he was 100% from that area. So he's 2 for 3, and that should be good enough. So with 4 seconds to go, we'll just watch the kickoff here in Philadelphia. I don't know if Joe Pisarcic's around or not. And returns for 9 yards, and that's going to do it. So the Redskins pull out the 2017 win. See how cool that is? Is you can pause the game and go to Philadelphia and see the end of a game. That is so, so cool. All right, so let's go over here now to see if Denver can close things out against San Diego. So San Diego has the ball. They had a huge lead. Remember, we had an interception return for a touchdown and a fumble return for a touchdown. And that's how Denver took the lead. It was not with their offense. It was with their defense. So Fouts, 1st and 10 on their own 32. They need a touchdown. Let's see. So quick slant, and he gets 10 yards. So 14 seconds to play. No timeouts. Double cover on Chandler. And it's caught at the 49. 9 yards. But he can't get out of bounds, and that'll do it. So Fouts is the most valuable player, 3 TDs and 266 yards in a 34-27 loss to the Broncos. So congratulations to Denver, who's 1-0. And the last one we want to check in on, let's go to Miami at the Jets here. So back to Shea. We've been in and out here a few times. So Miami leads 17-14. A kickoff from the Jets. So they're going to onside it. Onside kick. Mad scramble for this one, and the Jets get it. The Jets get the onside kick, and there's still hope here at Shea Stadium. Oh, boy. Speaking about Tribe Fan, I'm looking at your stuff here. They only have 9 games on the schedule, now that you mention it. I completely forgot. There's only 9 games on the schedule. I don't know if I could change that or not, but wow. Oh, they both have 9 and 16 weeks. Oh, I guess that's something I might have to set up when I start the season. I'm not sure. But yeah, I did look at the schedule, and I said, why is there only 9? We'll finish this out. We'll take a look at it real quick. I was like, why is there only 9 games on the schedule? Maybe there's another page with the rest of them, but I think you're right. I forget about all this stuff. I do. So the Jets get the onside kick, and Shea Stadium's going crazy. It was Joe, the firefighter there, banging the Jets helmet. It's going crazy. Wesley Walker is incomplete, 2nd and 10. All righty, Todd gets it back to pass. Complete to Schuler at the 35, 16 yards. And they're getting close to a tying field goal. The Jets still have all 3 timeouts in this one. Here comes the next play. Back to pass, over to McNeil, and it's tipped away by Charles Bowser, 2nd down and 10. They need a few more yards, though, for the field goal. Wesley Walker, an out pattern, and it's incomplete, and it's going to be 3rd and 10 right now for Richard Todd and the Jets. They trail the Dolphins by 3. Draws back to pass. Mike something or other. It's tipped away. No, he's got it now. And he goes out of bounds. He's got 5 yards. So he gets to the 30. It's a 47-yard attempt. Desperation time for the Dolphins. He's got a 53 chance. Pat Leahy comes in, trying to tie this game up late. Leahy with the kick. It is up, and it is off to the right, and he missed it. And the Dolphins will hang on here in week 1, most likely. So the next play is Nathan gets it, and he's tripped up after a couple yards, and that ends the game. So a missed field goal here. After they get the onside kick, they missed the field goal, and the Jets will fall to the Dolphins. Let's see here. Red zone here. Really don't care. Anybody else looking at here? These games still haven't started yet. So let's go over here to Minnesota. And this one's 2017 in the 4th. We're going to go here. Under 8 minutes to play. 24-20 Minnesota. Let's go down to 2 minutes to play. All right, 159. Tampa Bay is in the lead right now. Let's check the box score. So Tampa Bay, they got a touchdown here. 14 plays, 65 yards. I wish it would show like who got the score there. You have to go here and check it out. So 1 yard run by James Wilder. Okay, so that was the drive. That was the long drive here by Tampa Bay. So that was actually a 65-yard drive. That's pretty good. All right, so Tampa Bay in the lead. Here we go. Minnesota with the ball. Kramer throws, and it's going to be complete, but it's knocked down by White. Loss of 1. 2nd and 11 right now. Kramer back to pass. Oh, to Samuel White. Samuel White makes the catch. No, he dropped it. It's going to be 3rd and 11 right now. So 4 down territory here at their own 44. Down by 3 at home. Kramer, screen pass to Brown. Nice move. Gets up to the 49. He'll get 7 yards. So it's going to be 4th and 4. 4th and 4. Kramer goes back to pass. Fires it just out of reach, and Tampa Bay will get the ball. Williams gives it to Wilder, and timeout by Minnesota. Oh, they still have all their timeouts, huh? And Seattle's on the board, 10-0 lead here. Oh, block punt return at the Kingdom. So Minnesota calls a timeout here against the Buccaneers. Wilder with the ball. Loss of 1, and they'll spend another timeout. Double coverage on Giles. Williams under pressure. Gets it to Giles. And it's a 1-yard loss on the screen pass. So, with 51 seconds left, the Buccaneers will punt. So, still hope for Minnesota here. He just gets off the punt. They went for the block, and that goes for a punt of 34 yards. So, Minnesota's 60 yards away from the game-tying field goal. They have it on their own 17. 44 seconds left. They do have a timeout to burn. Kramer finds his man for 16 yards up to the 33. 1st and 10. 34 seconds to play. Kramer back to pass. He's scrambling. And he gained 7 yards. And they're going to have to use their last timeout. So 21 seconds to play. They move the ball up to the 40-yard line. Dun, dun, dun. And, this was the strike year. Yep. Same with 19. Oh, there are 2 schedules. I see. I didn't pick up on that. I didn't pick up on the 2 schedules. All right. Here's the next play here. Kramer back to pass, looking for Ahmad Rashad. It's picked off, and he's tackled at the 16-yard line. Neil Colsey picks this off for the Buccaneer defense, and Tampa Bay is going to move to 1-0 on the season here as they hang on. As that ends the game here at the Metrodome, or the Metronome, or whatever they call this place. So, Tampa Bay wins this one up here. Let's go back to our simulcast. And there's a couple games in action. We're just going to kind of speed through them. We get the Raiders at San Francisco. So, we're just going to speed to the end. Go back to our simulcast. And I think that did it for this week, right? They're all finals. Yep, they're all finals. Stadium, so we'll close this out. And here we go. Yeah, so there's only 9 weeks. So that's what happened here. Now, I don't know if I can do another 82 season or if I can only do one at a time. So if I tried to do 82, what would it do? So let's do this. Let's close out of here. So play existing season. So 82 I'm already playing, but if I click on it, yeah, it's just going to load it. So I would have to reset, I would think. But let's try this. So you said 87, right? So play existing season, 87. So now there's 12 weeks here. Now I don't know how I would make this a full season. Somebody said I could make that a full season. Options. Season option. Oh, game plays, blah, 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 blah. Let's see. Optimize season. So what would this be? Select reset to start over. Okay, yeah, I thought about that. All right, so here I am in the 87 screen. Okay, I got 12 weeks. So I think this was another strike shortened season? So what would I do right now to get my full season in here? Oh, I'd have to make a user season and call it something else. Oh, that's kind of neat. Okay. Select so I'm here right now at my 87 options screen, my season options. Let's see. All right, so go back to the main page. Is that what you're saying here? All right, so main options. General options. Main Pro Seasons page. All right, let me check that out, pesky poll. In-game options. I think I already went to that. Let me close that out. All right, so I'm at my main Pro Seasons page. Season tools, maybe, right? Season backup, season creation. Season rename. Season deletion. I don't want to delete any seasons. Oh, I could rename something. That's kind of neat. Stadium editing. Okay. Season edit. Let's see. Trying to figure out how I would get 87. So if I go to 87, I don't want to erase it. It's not going to erase it, is it? I'll click on available pro season. Okay, so available pro season. So play existing season. All right, so here I am. So this is this where you want me to be? So if I click on 87, yeah, so I'm on the available pro. Is this where you want me to be? Available pro seasons. And if I go to my options, edit completed games, maybe I'm just not seeing it. Play existing season. I think that's what I'm doing right now. And I'm trying to figure out where I would put in the full 16 game season here. And we're on a little bit of a delay. So I'm probably 10 seconds ahead of you. So when you post, I'm not seeing it for 10 or 15 seconds. So that's the only problem with the OBS here. You got a little bit of a delay. So I'm trying to see where I could find so I get the games based on 16 games, draft option, optimize season. Let's see. Click on, and you'll see it under user. All right. Let me see. All right, so let me clear out of this. All right, so pro play existing season. That's where you want me to go. Under okay, user. Okay. Oh, 82 full. All right, so it doesn't have 87 full. Okay. So I see the user full, but there's no 87 full. Okay, is that what I'm to understand? So I'd have to figure out a way to do that. Okay, so I do see that. So if I go to user 87, okay. And we got a 1991, okay, and a 2015 playoffs. Why is the 2015 playoffs different? I wonder why there's a user for that. Okay, so that's how I do the 82. Of course, I pick a season that's messed up, you know. Not sure why I would pick 82 because they had a strike season, but they did. So 1982 full. Yeah, okay. So the 87 though. So if I go back to 87, that's the one that's got 12 games. And so for some reason, that's only got 12 weeks. So I'm not sure what happened. So 0 of 14, but it's only 12 weeks. That's kind of weird. 21, 14, 7, 30, 23. So were they off for a few weeks? Is that what they did? Yeah, so they had the 14, 21. Oh, they were off a month. So it looks like they skipped. Was that the one they skipped 4 weeks? Did they have a 4 week strike? Is that what happened in 87? Because it looks like they're at the 20th of September and then the 26th of October. So they missed 4 Sundays, maybe 5. Oh, the okay. This is the one with the replacement players. Okay, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. So if I go back to my play existing season, boy, I like how they have all the seasons here. But I didn't see the 84. You said it came with 84. I didn't see play existing season. Yeah, there's no seasons here, so I'd have to go and buy some for them. But that's okay. 1 week is missed, 3 weeks with substitute plays. I get it. Okay. Players in a strike. Yeah, they had the scab players. I get it. Okay. Okay. Well, anyway, this is fun. Boy, I tell you, you guys really are impressed with this game. I guess I'm impressed with it too. It does a lot of fun things. Looks like it's a great sim. I had some fun whipping around the league. Oh, I need to change that, don't I? I need to hide that because I'm not in a basketball game. I had that set up for basketball. But yeah, no, this was fun. I'm enjoying this quite a bit. I like the whip around because I like to play a game, but sometimes you see another game, you want to jump in and just enjoy it. And I like how you can freeze the game and go in and finish it out. And it's like watching the Red Zone channel. So yeah, 2nd and 10. This is my longest playthrough with this. I've kicked it around a little bit and I poked around. This is the longest I played it. You know, we've been on 2 hours right now. I didn't realize it was a 2-hour stream. I just was going to go on and play a quarter, but we got going here, and the chat room was very helpful, by the way, tonight. So thank you so much. 1984 can be used for college exhibition. Yeah, see, I'd have to I don't think I have 84, so I guess I'd have to buy 84. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll go in and check it out, and maybe pick up 84 or something like that. So okay, so 12 weeks. That's why I come. Okay, I get it. I get it. And there'll be a lot of teams in the 84 college. Yeah, yeah. I'd have to find a good college season. Like I said, I don't follow college all that much, but 84 with the Flutie, I keep talking about, I would do that. And there'd probably be oh yeah, the Replacements movie. That was such a good movie with Keanu Reeves and Gene Hackman. I watch that all the time. I think I have it on a DVD, and I think I bought it digitally because that's such a good movie. I really like the Replacements, and that was based on the strike too. Yeah, yeah, it was. So but yeah, 2nd and 10. Really enjoying 2nd and 10, as you can tell. So hopefully, like I said, this was not meant as a tutorial, as I keep talking about. This is just me kicking it around, playing around, and we had a full chat room tonight, and they gave me a lot of great advice and helped me out quite a bit with this game. So I learned so much just from you guys tonight, but I wanted to kind of get it on my channel, and I think this is the one game I haven't played yet. So thank you so much for coming in. Thanks for all the help, really. Thanks for all the help. And I'll be back on with more of this because this is fun. It's something I probably won't stream a lot because it's, again, it's not a visually pleasing game, more of a radio call, but it is fun to whip around the league as I did tonight. I think that might be something I might do, is just put everything on automatic and bounce around the league like a Red Zone channel and follow things along. So it could be kind of fun. So, yeah, thanks a lot. Again, last night we had a great chat, so be sure to check out the chat we had last night with myself, Al, Ron, and RJL 518. We had a great chat last night on Saturday night, and yeah. So, all right, 2nd and 10. Big thumbs up. 2nd and 10 right now. Really enjoy it. And Bearsden said no, Cards and Dice game doesn't have the 77 seed. Might have to go with a computer game. Okay. So, but this is a fun one. So, probably not going to do any late night basketball tonight because I just was on tonight, so I'll let some other people do some streaming tonight, so probably some basketball tomorrow night. I think I got to do a game at the rink tomorrow night, but after the rink, I'll do some basketball again. Get back to my 85 Celtics, my undefeated 85 Celtics. So anyway, I'm Dave, enjoying some 2nd and 10 here on the channel. Kind of a first look, first playthrough, kind of enjoying the game, investigating the game, the whole bit. And I'll talk to everybody later. Thank you so much.